Today we're going to show you how to make fish stock or fumet. It's used for many different recipes in the kitchen, and for different cooking techniques such as poaching. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe for further recipes and techniques. This is a very simple and straightforward recipe. Let's begin. So we're going to start with fish bones. These are leftover turbot bones from a cooked fish, but you can also use raw fish bones. You can also roast the bones, depending on what you're going to use the stock for. Today we want a nice light fish stock, so we're just going to keep these like this. Also, if you're using raw fish bones, it's important to rinse them under cold water. Make sure to get rid of any extra blood, because this can impart a fishy taste. Also, avoid using the gills. So now we're going to cover the bones with cold water. It's also a good idea to only use bones from white fish, such as turbot, sole, sea bass, for example. Some recipes may call for salmon bones or other fish, but you usually want to avoid strong flavored fish in general. So now we're going to add some aromatics, a couple of cloves of garlic, carrots, onion, celery, some thinly sliced mushrooms. We're also going to add some herbs, some thyme, some fennel, and white or black peppercorn. Unlike other types of stock, fish stock should be cooked relatively quickly and should not be brought to a very high temperature. I wouldn't want this to get hotter than 70 degrees Celsius or 158 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to turn on the heat now, and when the stock reaches the correct temperature, we're going to turn it off and let it sit. We're also going to add a small amount of dry white wine. So we'll wait until this reaches 70 degrees Celsius or 158 degrees Fahrenheit. It should take a few minutes. And a few minutes later, here we are. So our stock is cooking. It's definitely not boiling. It's just steaming slightly. You can already see that the color is starting to change. So we're going to turn the heat off, and we're going to let this sit for 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, our stock is now cooked. We're now going to remove the bones and the vegetables from the stock, and then we're going to strain the stock. It's also important to remember you want to cool this down as quickly as possible and store it in the fridge. Another good idea is to portion this into smaller amounts and freeze your fish stock. It will keep in your freezer up to a couple of months. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Happy cooking!